Today I'm heading to the fringes of the Queanbeyan-Palerang region, to the lands of gold miners, bushrangers, and perhaps more recently, tree changers. Yes, it's time for Araluen and Majors Creek. I'll never forget the first time I came down into the Araluen Valley. I just thought it was, I don't know, Xanadu, or it's just something else, something amazing, really magical. I'm going to meet Sue and Luke, who gave up a city existence in Canberra to embrace a more simple but still highly productive life in Araluen. Luke and Sue, you've got an amazing place here.
Oh, have a look at it, it's fantastic. Look at the vista. Yeah.
So what is it about Araluen?
Oh. Can you hear that? Nothing. Used to come down here in the 80s when I was working in Canberra on Parliament House. We used to ride motorbikes through here. Then I met Sue and then I decided I'd revisit some old tracks. And anyway, first time we come down here, we never went another way to the coast.
And I think also that we looked around at quite a few places where we were going to set up sort of the rest of our lives, and what we liked about Araluen, what I loved about Araluen, you can grow things here. It's beautiful conditions to, everything grows. Delicious. Yeah, that'll be soup for lunch, I think.
Sue and Luke have so much going on, growing their own produce, developing their monkey duck pantry cafe, making amazing use of shipping containers and reclaimed materials to build their home, and an ingenious little B&B, and even a massive fireplace and oven. And from every window and angle you have stunning views of the Araluen Valley. I think that goes for anyone who lives here.
So we hired a stonemason. Me and Sue collected every rock in this structure, and we hired a stonemason and built that ourselves. That's last year's garlic, so this is some of the bigger ones that we got. These are for eating, but these ones started to grow, so I'll probably just chuck these in the garden somewhere. So this is the really cool part about this. You can just open up the doors and sit in here, and that's their room. So this is Sue's little project, this one.
This just shows you what you can do with a container, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
This is extraordinary. From around there, it looks like you've got, it looks like a heritage
shed
listed cottage hut, and yet you come around here, open this up like that.
Yep.
We really lack accommodation in the valley, and I think it's all about inviting people down to the valley to experience the beauty of it. We're on the doorstep of the Dewar National Park, so it's a great place just to stop and enjoy and then do day trips.
So just heading up from Araluen to Majors Creek. So I think I picked a good day to come to Majors Creek. They're actually opening the new fire shed, so I'll get to see some of the locals.
It's a community orientated type village of about 200 people. And yeah, it's just run really well. Lovely place to be.
What is it about it that got you?
I actually stayed at the pub down the road here for a couple of nights when we were looking at buying the place, and I got drunk one night, and I woke up the next morning in one of their rooms, and my wallet and my phone and everything was right next to me on the bed, and I thought, how fantastic is that? We've got a lot to see around here in the way of old gold mines and different things like that, a lot of walking, a lot of animal and fauna. We've got two major rivers, the Dewar and the Shoalhaven either side of us. A beautiful escarpment down here that looks about 700 metres down onto the Araluen Valley. Fantastic.
I'm Kate and I'm the publican of the Majors Creek pub, also known as the Elrington Hotel. We have a lot of young families and retirees here. It's not far from Braidwood, so we're a bit quieter, which adds to the village feel of it. The locals are a colourful bunch. You'll meet a few of them here. It's your big moment, boys.
Our big moment.
You're going on film.
Come to meet the locals. So what do you love about Majors Creek?
The peace and quiet. Serenity.
How's the
I don't
serenity?
know, there's something about it. There's an energy here that's different than other places.
800 kilometres from the ex-wife.
I have Kathy here. I'd love to talk to her on camera. She doesn't want to talk. She was born in Majors Creek.
Born in Braidwood,
Born in Braidwood,
but always lived here in Majors Creek.
always lived here in Majors Creek.
Yeah.
And I just mentioned to Kathy my story. When I left school many decades ago, I was held hostage here by a bunch of bikies, and they made me play the piano until I think they wouldn't even let the publican shut the pub. And it was really one of the scariest nights of my life. And apparently, Kathy,
That was a regular occurrence.
that was a regular occurrence.
My dad used to put a lamb on the spit for them, so we'd feed them.
Keep them well fed.
Keep them well fed, well watered, and we were sure to have a peaceful night.
Well, I think you can tell that Araluen and Majors Creek are two of the most lovely places in the Queanbeyan-Palerang Shire. Two real little gems that are well worth visiting.